Just give us a little bit of an overview of your journey to becoming, the Vice President of Education and Safety there at NATA.
Sure, absolutely. Actually started when I was in high school. I was 16 years old, working the line at a local airport. I'd done a couple of food service gigs before that, and I quickly realized that food service industry is not for me. So from there, a friend of mine, actually, he just casually mentioned that the airport was hiring, and I thought, well, why not? That sounds like a pretty cool gig. And it literally turned out to be one of the best decisions that I'd ever made personally and professionally. I spent about 4 or 5 years working the line in South Florida while I was finishing my associate's degree in Florida before moving to Asheville, North Carolina to pursue my undergrad at UNCA. And that's when I had really my only break from aviation. I was parking cars for a couple of years at the Grove Park Inn when I got a call from a buddy of mine. His name is Quinn Redden. Shout out to Quinn. He's the Director of Business Development at APP Jet Centers. And he asked if I was interested in coming to work for what was Eastern Aviation Fuels then is Titan Aviation Fuels now. And I thought, well, this is 2009. It's right after the worst financial crisis that our economy has seen really since the Great Depression. And I thought, if they're hiring in the middle of this, then that's a pretty good sign. So I went ahead and took that position with Eastern. I ended up spending about 8 years, just over 8 years there, working under one of the best mentors that I'd ever had. His name's Michael Mattern. He is the Director of Aviation Fuel Quality at Titan. And Tim, that time, 8+ years at Eastern, it was really foundational for me. I had the chance to visit hundreds of airports and FBOs around the country, from the smallest rural GA field out in the middle of nowhere to major Part 139 airports, teaching workshops, inspecting fuel farms, working on fuel trucks, and really learning firsthand just how diverse the general and business aviation industry really is. That's also where I discovered my passion for training and safety education. I remember the first workshop that I ever taught, and I had to get up and speak in front of people. I think it's common knowledge that, public speaking is one of the greatest fears really of everybody. And I was absolutely terrified. And from there, it just got a little bit better and a little bit better. Some of the advice that Michael gave me at the time was, look, there's nobody in that crowd that knows any more than you do. And if they do, they're probably going to learn something they didn't know before, right? And while you can hear that and understand that intellectually, when you're a young 20-something kid trying to stand up in front of a room of 200 people and teach them, it was pretty intimidating. But from that, it was kind of that, I don't know, rush or that whatever, and that excitement, right? That I was like, oh, I can actually do this, and I really enjoy doing this. So that really kind of launched my career in the training and safety education side. So that brought us up to 2017, where I joined NATA as a training and content manager, initially focused on redeveloping our online safety first training courses. And then from there, my role just continued to grow and evolve. We've had some really great leadership at NATA. I've had some great mentors that have helped me grow personally and professionally, that brought me to here today as VP of Education and Safety. It's really been a full circle experience, from working the ramp to now supporting the people who keep those operations running safely every day.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's amazing how all the experiences we accumulate, we never know what they lead to sometimes.